and welcome to another episode of the series where I cover different gaming topics and give you the facts and kind of my opinion on the matter. So in today's episode, we are going to be covering the question of why the mechs haven't been removed from Fortnite Season 10. This has been something that's been a highly controversial topic in the Fortnite community, and a lot of outrage to Epic of why they haven't been able to remove these or why they're being very stubborn about removing these. So in today's episode, I want to cover 3 reasons why I think the mechs haven't been removed, and just jump straight into kind of the reasons. So I want to start off by saying this: if you don't know what the mechs are, if you don't play Fortnite, there are big robots you'll see in the gameplay. There's one to my left hand side, and there is one to the top right by all the sand stuff, as you see flying in the air right now. These are machines that can fire 10 rockets at a time, have a shotgun attachment, as well as have a stomp ability. So whether you're driving or shooting the gun, you are able to inflict a lot of damage on your opponents, and there is really no counter to it. And there is one small counter, but the range of the counter, which is a boogie bomb, is nowhere near what it needs to be. It needs to be a lot bigger range if you're gonna like counter the mech fully. Um, this has caused outrage from every single part of the community, from the pro players who play on a daily basis to the content creators who have kind of blew up because of Fortnite to everyday players, and this has resulted in the hashtag remove the mech movement, which was trending worldwide as well as it still being a very highly used hashtag on pretty much every platform. So in today's video, as I say, I want to cover 3 reasons why I think the mechs haven't been removed from Fortnite, and why Epic are probably being pretty stubborn to removing them. So without further ado, let's just jump in. The first one that I want to discuss is publicity. Now, if you don't know, there's a saying out there that says all publicity is good publicity. This basically means that if someone's talking about something you do, or specifically in a company term, if you're talking about something that a company is doing and getting that company talked about, it's going to draw people to that company, whether it's good or bad. So with this, with this and like kind of my theory, I guess I could say, is by people talking about Fortnite remove the mechs, especially about how bad they are, it could lead new players to come on Fortnite to see for themselves how bad it is. Yes, they may only stay for a couple of hours, but that's still another person they've got to download the game and to be on the game, and that obviously goes towards the statistics and helps them out as a company. And if you're, as I say, that is probably the main reason why people, or why Epic, from a publicity standpoint, is not really too concerned, even if it's negative. Even if it's a negative standpoint, people are still coming on to play the game. The next 2 points are pretty much the 2 main points that I have, and the 2 reasons why I think they haven't been removed. Number two is to do with the space as a whole, the battle royale space, and that is there's no other competition in battle royale games. Obviously you had Apex a couple months ago, which came out and absolutely blew the whole gaming world away. However, after the season one release, they didn't do anything. Season one was an absolute flop, and with in turn Apex did lose a lot of players and a lot of people stopped playing the game. They've tried to rejuvenate it with different or adding different characters, as well as restarting with Apex Season 2, which I don't know if it's boosted players back, but there like that was Fortnite's main competitor for a time. Games or modes such as Blackout from Call of Duty, the I think it's called Firestorm, for Battlefield, games like that, even H1Z1 PUBG, are just nowhere near as big to even threaten Epic with people like shifting over, just because of how stable, I guess, the Epic fan base is. However, of course, that is at risk now um, with how bad the game and the meta has gotten. As well as that, it's as I say, they can kind of do what they want because there is no competition, there is no threat to them being the number one. Because as well as the fan bases for other games not being as big, the other games are not as good, they're not as polished, they have a lot of flaws as themselves, and pretty much in the Battle Royale community, Fortnite is the only one that is kind of playable, or was kind of playable. So yeah, that's reason number two. There is just no competition in the space, so Epic don't see anybody as a threat, or anybody a threat to their number one spot. And then the third and final reason, which is kind of the reason which I side with a lot, is the brute gives people, or the brute or the mech gives people a better chance of winning. What I mean by this is less skilled players are able to use the brute to get a numerous amount of kills. And as I said earlier in the video, there is no counter to it. There is no The only counter you have to be extremely close, and by the time you get extremely close, you're probably already dead because it's going to shoot about 15,000 rockets at you. So by having something like this, it gives people that tend not to be very skilled at the game. And by the way, this is not always the case. This is just my opinion. It gives people who are not necessarily extremely skillful at the game a chance to win games. And obviously, winning games, if they can use something like this, they're gonna stay around because they know they can win. If they know if they get into a brute, they're gonna be able to kill better players than them who they shouldn't be able to kill ever. If it was just a normal build fight or just a normal fight, the less skilled player would 99% of the time win it. So by having the brute, it just means players like that can win games, they can get kills. So these are just three of the reasons. There's probably many more that I could think of if I sat down and wrote about a list and made a longer video, but I want to keep these short and sweet. So those are just three of the reasons why I think the brute hasn't been removed. I do want to end this video by saying I am in favor of getting rid of the thing. I absolutely hate it. Normal Fortnite, there is a mode in the minute at Fortnite which is cool, which has got silencers in and they don't have brutes. Me and my friends were playing it yesterday. It was an absolute blast. I enjoyed it. Everyone bit of it. So hopefully we can get this thing removed. But anyway, guys, I hope you have a great day. Please like, comment, subscribe. Check my Twitter for the very latest videos or hit that notification bell. I'll catch you next time.